Hey, welcome back to Cinemania Recapped. In the opening scene of the movie, we are shown the time of 1993, where we see a girl named Lisa on a bus. Lisa is an art restorer, and she is going to a small village named Sambuchi in Italy, where she has to restore a medieval painting. Lisa comes across three people in the bus who are biologists, which includes two women and a man. Out of them, a girl becomes friendly with Lisa and tells her name is Tracy, while the man tells his name as Tony, and the other woman tells her name as Medicine. All of them are going to a small village Sambuchi in Italy. Lisa tells the trio that she is a painting restorer. Tracy tells Lisa that they are all going to do research on the animals of Sambuchi village, after which everyone sets out towards their respective destinations. Now everyone reaches Sambuchi village, where it is a foggy, dark night. Lisa asks the people of the biologist group that her hotel room is nearby, and if they want, they can stay with her, but Tony says that they will have to set up a tent in the forest itself so that they can take footage of the animals, and this work will be done in a day. Tracy says that when their work is over, they will all definitely meet once again, and after this, everyone goes their separate ways. Now we see Lisa waiting for a bus at a bus stop. Then a person named Marcus shows up there and notifies Lisa that no bus ever comes to this bus stop. In the course of conversation, Marcus and Lisa become good friends. He requests Lisa to let him pick up her luggage and drop it to Malvisi Mansion. Marcus drops Lisa to Palazzo Malvisi Mansion. He tells Lisa that this mansion is very old, and then he drops her outside the mansion and says that a widow named Emma Malvigi lives in the mansion with her daughter Julia. She is very magnanimous. Marcus says that if Lisa needs anything, then she should tell him without any hesitation because he runs a beer bar nearby. Lisa now reaches that mansion where the same widow lady, Emma Malvigi, comes and greets her. Emma takes Lisa to a room and shows a painting which is completely burnt down by fire, and soot has frozen on it. Emma tells Lisa that this painting was made by an underrated artist around 1500. Lisa says that she will try her best to restore the painting, and it will take her 2 months, but Emma asks her to take the painting back to its former glory in just 2 weeks, because that painting has to be taken for auction in an exhibition in London. Lisa insists Emma that she wants to stay in this room so that the painting work gets completed beforehand, after which Emma leaves from there. Now Lisa starts bringing that painting to life again. Lisa does not know that this work will put her life in danger. Then she hears a girl singing a song. She follows the voice and reaches girl. As soon as Lisa puts her hand on that girl's shoulder, the girl turns back and runs away from there. Lisa finds this thing very strange. Now the scene shifts, and we see Tony, who has come out to see an animal. After hearing its sound outside his tent, he goes into the deep forest. While searching for the animal, something wrong happens to him. Hearing Tony's voice, Medicine goes to see him. Medicine finds Tony's hat outside, which has blood on it. Medicine immediately comes to Tracy and is telling everything when someone from outside grabs Madison by the neck and takes her away. When Tracy peeks out of the tent, someone attacks her head with a stick too. Now the scene shifts and we see Medicine locked in a cage. A stranger is also imprisoned there with her. Tony and Tracy are also imprisoned there along with Medicine. Now we see Emma and her daughter Julia along with Lisa having dinner. Here Lisa asks Julia which class she studies in. On this, Julia rudely leaves from there without saying anything. Emma enlightens Lisa that her daughter has an incurable disease of personality disorder. Now the scene shifts, and we see that there is a well in front, and there are some cells around it in which Tony, Tracy, Medicine, and a stranger are imprisoned. Here, a robust man enters, who despite being a human being, does not look human at all. The name of this man is not told in this movie, so we will call this man Butcher by his upcoming doings. The Butcher hangs a pot down in that well, and then takes it out. Tony threatens the Butcher and says that if he does not open the cell door, he will kill him as soon as he comes out. So the Butcher goes into Tony's cell and beats him black and blue. He beats Tony half to death, due to which the bones of Tony's hands and legs are completely shattered from inside. The Butcher throws Tony into that well. After this, we hear the sound of some animal eating something from that well. Maybe it must have eaten Tony. Now the scene shifts and we see Lisa. She is restoring the painting at this time. She notices that the painting which she is restoring has a picture of a demon. Then her finger gets cut and bleeding starts, due to which some of Lisa's blood gets splattered on the demon in that painting. At the same time, she sees an old man entering her room. That man is none other than her father. Lisa's father cuts his neck with a sharp knife in front of her, but the next moment there is no one there, which means she was hallucinating. Now it is nighttime, and Lisa is slumbering after getting tired from her work. Some unknown entity enters her room. That unknown entity comes into the room and lies down with Lisa and moves its hands here and there on Lisa's body. We see that entity has big nails. In a short while, that demonic entity starts trying to kill Lisa by strangling her. Then Lisa's eyes open, meaning she was having a horrible nightmare. Lisa gets up from the chair and looks carefully at that painting. She finds that the unknown entity who tried to kill her by strangulating her in her dream is in the painting. Seeing this, Lisa gets very scared. Actually, that unknown entity is a witch who worships the demon. Now Julia comes to Lisa's room. She asks Lisa to leave immediately if she wants to save her life. Julia tells Lisa that it is a cursed painting and there is a devil in it. Julia reveals that the witch who tried to kill her in her dream is Dorca, and she has always lived in this house. Julia also tells Lisa that if she brings that painting back to life again, she will not be able to save her life too, and apart from this, she will also be cursed forever. Now the scene shifts and we see Lisa in the pub with Marcus. Lisa tells Marcus about the painting that ever since she started working on that painting, she has started having horrible nightmares. Those nightmares seem very real, but Marcus ignores her words and asks her to rest. Now we again see the butcher who takes a vessel and hangs it in the well again. Here we see that a demon in the well has poured his blood in that vessel, after which the butcher takes that vessel out of the well. This means that the butcher feeds humans to the demon living in the well, in return of which he gives his blood to the butcher. Now the butcher moves towards the medicine and grabs her neck. He takes the medicine out of the cell and starts mutilating her very severely, and then throws her into the well. Now we see the scene inside the well, where medicine is lying in a dismembered condition. Then for the first time we see the demon living in the well. The name of this demon is Goran, and it is kept imprisoned in this well here. Goran eats the medicine alive. Now we see Lisa sleeping in her room, where Tracy brings Tony in a wheelchair. Tony's leg bone has no flesh because Goran ate it. Tracy asks for help from Lisa, and then Tony's eyes open. Now Lisa comes to Marcus and tells that if she leaves the painting restoration work incomplete, then her studio will be ruined due to the penalty, and if he does not leave, then she will be ruined. This time also Marcus does not believe Lisa's words. He says that all those are her nightmares. Lisa asks Marcus about those 3 biologists who came here to Sambuchi in the bus with her. She asks if they came to his pub, then Marcus replies, no. Lisa says that they had just come to this village together and were about to meet after the work was over. Now Lisa is in her room when she feels someone behind her. She removes the curtain and looks there. It is Medicine in the bathtub whose body had been disfigured. Seeing her, Lisa gets scared and starts running out. Then Emma comes out of nowhere there. Emma looks into the scene. She finds nothing there. Lisa tells Emma that she wants to leave from there. Then Emma tells her that she cannot go anywhere until the work is over, meaning Lisa is trapped there. Now the scene shifts and we see the stranger in his cell who manages to open the drain grill. He tells Tracy that he will take her from there too. After this, as soon as the stranger enters that drain, Goran grabs the stranger and then brutally slaughters him. Now the scene cuts to Emma. She is drinking a red liquid in a glass at this time. Then we also see Dorca behind Emma, which means Emma is also a witch and she was drinking blood in that glass. Now Julia comes to Lisa's room and urges her not to complete the painting, or else a disaster will happen. She says that this painting was made in 1493 and Billy was sacrificed to that monster Goran. It was no other than her mother Emma who had summoned that demon Goran. Julia reveals that her mother awakened that curse so that she remains young forever with Goran's blood. Julia says that tonight there will be red clouds on the moon. If its shadow falls on the painting before midnight, then that curse will come alive again for the next 500 years. Lisa thinks that Julia is mentally sick, so she doesn't believe her words, but now Julia tells Lisa something that gave her goosebumps. She tells Lisa about the same 3 biologists who came along with her. She notifies that her biologist friends are imprisoned down here. Julia takes Lisa down towards the prison, where they both see the butcher. Then Julia's mother Emma calls out, so Julia leaves Lisa and goes away. After this, Lisa sees the butcher and then starts following him. She takes a club for her security. When Lisa follows the butcher, he gets suspicious, so he starts looking for Lisa around him, but when he does not see anyone around him, he leaves from there. Now the butcher comes to the same prison cell in which Tracy is imprisoned. He opens the door and comes near Tracy and starts touching her body with wrong intentions, so Tracy starts running from there, but she collides with the wellboard, due to which she faints, but she regains consciousness in a short while. She sees that the same merciless butcher is standing in front of her. He was about to throw Tracy into the well when Lisa arrives in time and attacks the butcher on his back, knocking him unconscious. Now Lisa takes Tracy out and starts running from there. The butcher also regains consciousness. He picks up his cleaver and starts looking for Tracy here and there. He reaches the same cell where Goran had killed the stranger and got free. Butcher hears some sound behind, so as soon as he turns back, he sees that the demon Goran is standing in front of him. Butcher understands that he cannot win against Goran, so he offers him to eat himself. Goran eats the butcher to his death. Here Lisa is running away with Tracy. Then Marcus shows up there with his crossbow. Lisa considers that Marcus has come to help her while he kills Tracy with his crossbow in one shot. Now he takes Lisa at the point of the crossbow to the painting room where Emma, Dorka, and an old man are already preparing for some ritual. Emma, who is a witch, threatens Lisa to bring the painting back to life, so Lisa, being in fear, starts completing the painting. While completing the painting, she starts seeing the real faces of all the people. She sees pictures of Emma and Marcus in the painting. At the same time, Julia also enters the room. She starts stopping Lisa from completing the painting, so Emma gives the order to kill her own daughter, but before that, Lisa throws some chemical on Marcus. Now Emma herself shoots an arrow in Lisa's abdomen with a crossbow, due to which she falls down. Then midnight passes, and the moon turns red, meaning the second day had started, so the curse breaks, and all the people start dying one by one. Everyone comes to their real age and starts dying by turning into ashes. Emma also grows old and turns into dust and becomes silent forever. Now it is Julia's turn, because Julia's soul was trapped inside the body of a 13-year-old girl for 500 years. Now we see Julia's real face. She starts aging, and then she also grows old and then turns into dust. Now Lisa gets up and starts going out from there. Then Goran comes there, so she closes the door tightly and starts completing the painting. Then Goran also breaks into the painting room. Lisa starts reading the Latin spells written on the painting, due to which Goran now comes under her control, and the scene gets cut here. Now 30 years pass, and Lisa now lives in this mansion in which Emma used to live. Here we notice that Lisa is still young, meaning she has also drunk Goran's blood, and she has also been cursed now, due to which she is still young. We see Lisa's assistant comes to her and tells her that the Prime Minister has come to meet her with his wife. Now Lisa goes to her underground lab where she has captured Goran, and she is supplying his blood to the outside world. Now in the closing scene of the movie, we see that a doctor is taking out Goran's blood from a syringe, and during this time Goran is screaming badly, and with this, the movie ends.